51 days. 51 days of following the carnivore diet, meat lifestyle. And you know what, guys? I'm feeling that it's probably going to have felt like it's one of the best things I've ever decided to do. And I have stuck to it religiously for 51 days. And I said that I would do this 100% for 100 days and then reevaluate how I feel and see where I want to go next with my lifestyle, with my diet, the food I eat, right? So, day 51. And I'm finding that I'm naturally fasting through the day. I'm not hungry. So I'm literally like going through the day. I start getting hungry at probably at about 2 or 3 o'clock. I'll start getting hungry where I need to make something. So because I'm aware of that, I've got things already organised in the fridge that I just take out the fridge, heat up. So like I'm making things like chicken legs, chicken thighs, you know, things like that. I've got sausage in the fridge that I've cooked, things like that. So I do need to do some cooking today because I'm running low on the things in the fridge. So I'm going to get some things out of the freezer. I'm going to cook them in my air fryer. I'm obsessed with the air fryer. How did I ever get through the day with my cooking life without an air fryer? Like, it's so convenient and it's so good. The food comes out of there really nice. And I've made baked potatoes in there for my family and I haven't had any. I've made chips in there for my family. I haven't had any. And they were my favourite thing, chips. Chips. Where have you been? Where have you been? But potatoes and that were never the thing I was addicted to. I've got my supplements in here as well, that I take every day. But my weakness when it comes to food that I have been addicted to is sugar. And was mainly ice cream. You know, the tubs of ice cream. Things like that, like cake, things like that. I was never addicted to like carbs, as in a lot of, you know, carby type things. But I do know that I'll never eat salads again. So when I get to the 100th day, I've got a feeling that I'm probably going to want to stick to this kind of lifestyle, but I'll probably add in the odd thing that's not 100% carnivore, maybe. I don't know. I'll see. I've got a feeling that when I get to the 100 days that I'm going to feel a little bit, I don't really want to step into a great deal of other stuff, because I don't want to end up feeling like I start craving stuff, if you get me. But I know that the fact that I'll have done 100 days of the carnivore, I will have improved a lot in me life, me health, and the way I think, and the way that I'm learning about food and stuff like that, and about myself and about my own body, which is important. The way certain foods can make you feel, you know. Like, I know, like, I feel much better on meat only, because when I eat meat, how I feel after, I'm not bloated, I don't burp, I don't, the other end, breaking wind, that's it, trying to be polite. My stomach is not irritated. And you know, I like all meats, by the way. I like duck, I like lamb, I like chicken, I like steak, I like beef mince. What else? I like sausage, I like bacon. I would say my least favourite thing on the carnivore diet is the eggs. Now, I like eggs, but they're not me favourite thing. I've never been a massive egg person, to be honest. So I'll only have it now and again, if I'm honest. I don't have eggs every day, but I have them. I do have them a few times a week. Sometimes I have a bit of scrambled eggs. Sometimes I've boiled a few boiled eggs. Sometimes I have an omelette. Things like that. But when I'm having, like, say if I'm having a steak, I prefer just to have the steak. I'm not really bothered about having egg with it. I prefer just to have the steak. And that's it. With a drink of water or a coffee. I'm a huge fan of pork scratchings, which in America you call them pork rinds. Here in the UK it's pork scratchings. But I eat less of them than I did when I first started. I feel like I need them less. So, like, I'm trying to get out the habit of not to snack. You know, not to snack. I'm having about 2, maybe 3 coffees a day. But that's not every day. Some days I don't have any. And then some days I'll have 3. Some days I'll have 1. But then some days I don't have any coffee. I'm really grateful of the people that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I really enjoy doing the channel. I really enjoy documenting this that I'm doing. And this is just the start. I know it is. This is just the start of documenting me health journey, of what I'm going through and stuff like that. And my goodness, my health was bad. I mean, I was at the point where I was having to think to put myself in a situation of having a weight loss surgery. I never considered the Monjaro route because I don't like medication. I won't have medication, so I definitely wouldn't take a weight loss medication. Absolutely not. You know, I don't take vaccines. I don't take any of that stuff. So I certainly was never going to go for that. I was never going to go down that route of that. But I have been in situations where I've sat and thought, should I have weight loss surgery? I've been desperate, you know what I mean? And that's when I knew I had to do something. I have to do something. And I know the carnivore diet works because I've done it before in the past. But I just didn't stick to it. I stuck to it for a few months, lost a bit of weight, and then I never could get back onto it. I just could never get back onto it. But I did eventually end up getting back onto it, thankfully. And I'm really passionate about it because I know how it makes me feel is incredible. When I was eating normal food, I was so bloated. I don't have a gallbladder either. So I was so bloated. But I have started taking a digestive enzyme, and I've started taking some supplements that are really helping me. I can't remember that. Have I got them here somewhere? Oh yes, they're in my basket there, look. So the company's called ACHES. So that's it there. ACHES. Wild Dose it's called, the company. I don't know if you can get these in America. You probably can't. But this one, I take 2 in the morning. It's got 2 billion live cultures, 7 digestive enzymes, and 7 plant extracts, which do help massively with the way my stomach can feel with not having a gallbladder. And then there's another one you take before you eat. Help me massively. I've only just recently started using them, but they do help.